My companies are suffering because I'm in the government. You just pointed that out a moment ago.
Right.
We have some more terrible news for Elon Musk. In the past 24 hours, Elon Musk lost more than $16 billion, billion with a B. Yesterday, Tesla stock sales declined by about 15%. That marked more than 40% decline in just 2025. And as a result, Musk lost $16 billion in total net worth, essentially. It's been a very tough week for Elon Musk. The SpaceX shuttle test flight this week exploded. Tesla sales around the globe have crippled, 76% down, 76% in Germany and elsewhere. In addition, during a cabinet meeting, Donald Trump limited Elon Musk's ability to essentially fire employees at federal agencies in front of cabinet secretaries. Tesla shares are obviously down. Tesla boycotts are growing. Twitter had a massive cyber attack. So all bad news for Musk right now. I'll do a full breakdown of this and more on my Substack shortly, so be sure to subscribe for free at the link in my bio and follow along for all the news you need to know about more.
I knew 2025 was going to be the year of FAFO. There were a lot of people who fucked around, so there are a lot of people who are going to have to find out. But what I did not take into account is that Dusty Musty was actually going to become the poster child for FAFO. And I cannot explain to you the immense amounts of joy that brings to me. Let's talk about it. Number one, Tesla stock's in free fall. It's falling faster than a Kardashian on Ozempic. Number two, his SpaceX rockets are blowing up left and right. They're just exploding in the sky. And I'll tell you one thing I know about rockets. They're not supposed to explode in the sky, okay? Number three, I just heard this morning that he was supposed to do a Starlink deal with a Mexican billionaire, but because of something he retweeted, that deal got yanked and he just lost more billions of dollars. And that just makes me so happy. But let's circle back to the thing that made me the happiest over the past couple days, and that is the fact that Dusty Musty has to have the orange turd trying to sell Teslas right off the White House lawn. Let me just remind you that anybody who still supports the orange turd would be anti-EV and also not have anywhere near enough money to afford a Tesla, even if it's only $299 a month. I saw those notes. Okay, that's a good deal, but no one's getting it for $299 a month. Their credit scores aren't that good. Not to mention they don't even have enough credit to buy them. And on top of that, the group of people who would still be willing to buy anything off the orange turd and Dusty Musty are the same people who are so anti-EV. They said they were leaving the state of California when Gavin Newsom announced that California had to go full EV by like 2032. Okay, they ain't gonna be buying Teslas, number one, and they certainly cannot afford them. So good luck.
Hey folks, it's Mark Kelly here in Washington, driving to work for the last time in my Tesla. When I bought this thing, I didn't think it was going to become a political issue. Every time I get in this car in the last 60 days or so, it reminds me of just how much damage Elon Musk and Donald Trump is doing to our country. Talking about slashing Social Security, cutting healthcare benefits for poor people, for seniors. It's one bad thing after the next. He's firing veterans. I'm a veteran, so I have a really hard time driving around in this thing. So I think it's time for an upgrade today. So this is going to be my last trip in this car. There were some things I really liked about it. There are things I didn't like about it, but that doesn't matter. What matters is, doing the right thing. I think it's time to get rid of it. Elon Musk kind of turned out to be an asshole, and I don't want to be driving a car built and designed by an asshole. So, looking forward to my new ride.
My companies are suffering because I'm in the government. You just pointed that out a moment ago.
Right.
Do you think it helps sales if dealerships are being firebombed? Of course not. And Tesla customers are being intimidated all over the country and all over Europe. Mm-hmm. Does that help Tesla? I mean, you had Tim Waltz, who's a huge jerk, running around on stage with a Tesla stock price where the stock price had gone in half, and he was overjoyed. What an evil thing to do! What a creep! What a jerk! Like who derives joy from that? And it was pointed out to him that actually, Minnesota State Pension Fund is a major investor in Tesla. But he didn't care. He was so overjoyed by Tesla stock going in half. Does that sound like a good person to you?
The biggest question I have for Elon is, who did this? Do you think this just came out of nowhere, just out of blind sight, that just so happened to happen to you because you're a victim or something, guys? No, Elon, you did this. It's your fault why people are in an uproar, because you're uprooting their houses and taking away all their assistance and taking away their jobs and everything and cutting everything within the government that was supporting the people, guys. Majority of Elon's customers were from the left side of the government. Trump literally said that Elon's electric cars were an absolute failure, guys.
Electric cars are good if you have a towing company. You'll never make them in this country because everything you need for an electric car is in China. You think of an electric car? And I'm for electric cars. I have to be, because Elon endorsed me very strongly, Elon. So I have no choice.
That nobody needs to buy EVs. Trump doesn't even believe in global warming, guys. So why do you think you joining that side and joining under Trump as the solution, guys? And now that it's truly affecting your company and people are extremely boycotting Tesla, now it's, oh, people are crazy, people are weird, and they're not good people. And like, listen, Elon, you did this. And it blows my mind to think that he's acting like he doesn't know why all this craziness is going on, guys. But listen, who made the decision to join the government? Who made the decision to go on interviews and just say how, oh, there's so much money we're finding by cutting all these things, cutting all these benefits from veterans and cutting all these jobs from people working within the government? Your company is suffering as a result of the decisions that you made. Now, here's Tesla stock right here, guys. I'm gonna get the focus right here for you. This is Tesla stock year to date. Year to date, they are chopped in half, literally chopped in half on the year, guys. It's crazy to think about that this can happen to a company so fast within a short period of time frame. Now, a part of this can also be attributed to Trump, right? You got all the tariffs and all these cuts that are happening within the government, man. Trump literally sees tariffs as free money. What process does that even, like, how does that even go through your mind as free money, guys? Like, it's crazy to think about that now there are tariffs on cars that are imported from other countries. Even parts are being tariffs from imports from other countries, guys, like Canada and Mexico. We literally use Canada as a partner for so many manufacturers of cars within our company that literally the next few years, our car prices are going to skyrocket. Elon, you're going to get even worse. The prices of cars are going to get even worse. The stock is going to get even worse, guys. The value of cars are going to get even worse. I give it a decade, maybe even 2 decades before we can truly self-sufficiently produce cars within America, guys, without having this crazy markup on it, guys. I guarantee you 2 decades. All right, I'm calling. Let me know in the comment section below, how long do you think it will be before people can truly buy a brand new car within a good price without it being that huge markup on it? It's crazy thing about Elon. Listen, you're not a victim, man. And I'm sorry to say this because this is where we're at right now. And it's very unfortunate that you're going through everything that you're going through right now, because nobody deserves for their company to go to crumbles, right? But at the same time, your decisions that you have made are a direct impact to what is happening to the company. That is literally all it is at the end of the day, guys. The decisions you made are directly impacting you. And unfortunately, this is where we at. So, hey, let's cut all the government programs. Let's cut everything. Let's develop this $1 trillion and make sure that we're saving all these taxes. And let's make sure we give back the Americans $5,000 in the little stimulus check that y'all talked about giving that. I don't even know if we'll ever even get it. But hey, let's do that. All right. And in the meantime, let's continue to watch Tesla go straight down to the ground as he ruins so many Americans' lives, guys. So, hey, listen, at the end of the day, man, if you enjoy great content like this, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to continue bringing you guys great videos. All right. It's very unfortunate, Elon, and not that anybody wants to stump your grave or, make it even worse or just continue to stump a man while he's down. But at the same time, guys, like Elon, you have to wake up, man. You decided to join the government, and now that decisions that you're making are directly affecting you, this is just where we're at.